Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Well, I guess we'll be waiting a minute before we actually go to start a round in Valo because Chrome needs to have a moment to whoopsie. Yeah, that's what it needs. It needs a moment to whoopsie. I am sorry, Internet. I am so sorry. I did not mean to press Chrome and open that. I meant to click on Oprah, but you know. Oh well. But hello, everybody. I am back at it again. Don't ask me why that I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning and decided that, now is the best time on the planet to go play some Valo. Because honestly, I have no clue. I have no clue. Oh man, I was going to play. So get this, I was going to play some Saints Row and stream that. But my controller is broken. And thankfully I have a 1-year warranty, which is going to expire next month. So I'm gonna get my butt over to GameStop in the next couple days and be like, excuse me, I know this is gonna be a very, very complicated warranty issue, but I paid for this. I know it wasn't on my account, but I paid for this and it's broken and I need it fixed. Thank you. Yeah. Because there's a whole lot of issues that go into that, which that can of worms does not need to be opened tonight. I've already had enough with dealing with PTSD for the 24, 48-hour period of time, So we're good. We're good. We're not going to deal with that. But, yeah, so I did need to take that to GameStop and be like, well, it's not really working the way it's supposed to. And I think one of the buttons got pushed in too far, and that's, probably part of the problem. If it's, yeah, anyways. Oh, hopefully they can help, but if not, oh well. And hello, Woofy, how are you doing? How's it going? Are you enjoying work? Are you enjoying work? I hope you are, because I'm not even sure anymore. Yeah. So, I'm just hoping Chrome doesn't try to murder my computer because whoopsies, I did not mean to open that. And I don't feel like restarting my computer, so yeah. Ooh, my RAM. We're just not gonna look at the RAM and then we're good, right? We can just, not look at the RAM. And how do I know? How do I know what? That you were at work? Is that the question? How did I know you were at work? Out of sight, out of mind. For which one? Oh, yeah, for the RAM. Because you always have graveyard shifts, and I believe you have Monday, Tuesday off, or Tuesday, Wednesday off. Therefore, you're at work. Yeah. Well, anyways, let's just. Oh shit, that's not the one. I want Spike Rush. I want the Spike Rush. Yeah. And if you guys noticed, my little throne icon has changed because I have a new headset on the way. Yay! So now we're gonna try funding my new bed instead because bed. Yeah. But yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of at the. Oh man, Luffy, I don't give people rushes. I make them apparently calm enough to fall asleep, okay? Okay. But I can give you a sugar rush. I have a cake downstairs. I haven't finished eating it yet. You know? Actually, yeah. I am. Oh man, no. But it's been a interesting day, I what was yesterday? Yesterday was Friday by technicality because, I haven't slept yet. So even though it's Sunday, it was Saturday. So the day prior to that was Friday. So I think I ended the stream on Friday. It was either Thursday or Friday that I stopped the stream. And then, yeah, no, it was, I don't actually remember which one it was, to be entirely honest. One of the two. I stopped the stream, and then I went on to a friend's stream and was chatting with them in Discord for several hours. Then I eventually went to bed, right? And that's all fine and dandy. Yeah. And then I don't remember everything that happened between then and, yesterday, if there was even time. I don't even know which days are which. I never know which days are which, but, yeah. And then, so the night before last night, or I guess technically last night for me, but for people who are waking up, then, yeah. Anyways, timey-wimey things, right? So, I had fun hanging out with people, and then right before I went to bed, I had a really bad PTSD trigger. I don't know what the actual trigger was, because there is a difference between the actual trigger and the pseudo trigger. The pseudo trigger can be part of the trigger, of the actual trigger, but it's like it's not the main cause of what's causing the trigger, right? Like, for example, when I was having a meltdown in 2019, when I was working, the pseudo trigger for my meltdown was that I had a impossible splinter. Now, there's a whole reason why it was an impossible splinter, but regardless of the fact, the splinter is what was giving me the pseudo trigger. But what the actual trigger was the fact that it was the day that my great grandmother had passed away many, many years prior. And my body knew what day it was. My brain knew what day it was. But me, I had no fucking clue. So, that's one of those things where it's like, you have the pseudo trigger, which is the one that you can kind of more easily see, and then you have the physical trigger. And for me, the physical trigger from last night, I have no fucking clue. The pseudo trigger was my hair. I still had some hair dye from last year. So last year in December, when I was at a very, very horrible place in life, because of, where I was stuck at, and who I had to be around, because he's basically the one who is the reason why my hair was dyed at the time. So that dye does sometimes trigger me, but slowly over the year, I've been cutting that out, and as my hair grows and stuff, which is great. But last night, it just was a new fucking level of, not okay, And so that's not good. In many ways, that's not good. But seeing as it was a pseudo trigger, it's not the end of the world. It could be worse. It has been worse. But, it became a problem for me because then I wasn't able to, hold on, we gotta focus for half a second. Okay. Ooh, I got them. Okay. Yay, we got it. Anyways, so, last night I was having an issue with the pseudo trigger being my hair still having that dye in it. And I have cut so much fucking hair out of my head over this entire year that it's like, how the hell do I still have any of that dye in it? And so, most of my hair that still had the dye, it was only a little bit left, right? And so when I was cutting it last night, it was like I had sections that were super duper long and still had that freaking hair dye in it. And that was giving me issues. Whether or not I was having issues from the, whatever the actual trigger was, that was giving me issues. So I had to cut that out. Now I have, no hair. Because, I just couldn't fucking deal with it. And it kind of sucks. It will be embarrassing for a good while. But you know what? I'll go to a salon and have them even it out, I'll have it looking okay. This is why people have hats and bandanas and shit, right? You don't gotta worry about it. But I mean, at the same point in time, it's actually probably a good thing because I've been having a lot of stressors recently that have been making me like pull hair again, and that's not good. I'd rather have a shaved head than a no hair from bulb spot head, you know? You know? Like that you know, it kind of sucks, but that is something I would much rather. Yeah. So that kind of sucks. That was kind of how the end of my night slash beginning of my morning started this, you know, today slash yesterday. Um, eh. What the? Oh yeah, yeah, it's a jet. Um, but yes, that wasn't quite very fun. And then today, so I basically had to go to Walmart and get my order picked up, and then I was playing Played Up with somebody that I met today, and that was kind of chill. That was pretty chill. Then I was hanging out my friend's stream again, and that was pretty chill. And then I was like, I kind of should go to bed. And then as soon as I was like, I want to go to bed, my brain was like, no, we're going to be super energetic and excited and want to play a bunch of games now. So here we are. Here we are. We're gonna go play some Spike Rush and fail at it, 'cause this map is not good for me. Well, at least on the front side. I don't know about this side. We'll see. Like, I'm not very good at this game. But that's okay. The goal is not to be good. The goal is to have some fun. Yeah. But, I am very much looking forward to just, you know, chilling and relaxing with friends for the rest of, like, oh, give me this gun. Oh, damn. I had the good gun. Okay. But yeah. So, you know, it's been a day. It's been a day. It kind of sucks, but, you know, it's fine. Everything is fine. There is no flame. There is no house burning down. We are doing a-okay. And on the plus side, my new headset has shipped, so I will actually be able to do stuff with it not too long from now, which makes me really happy because, well, my earbuds are dying. And by that, I mean they barely function. So, okay, let's see. Normally, if they're going to climb up, they would climb up by now. Damn. I should have waited an extra, like, 5 seconds. But, so, actually, that's a good question. If I go look at my throne, I'm dead, so I can go do that. Hold on. Let me go look at my throne. Give me my throne link. Make my life easy, right? Okay, so the headset I got was the Razer, Black Shark V2 Pro. You know? So that one. Yeah. So it is a wireless one. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I love how I have to go to my throne to be like, this is which headset I got. But yeah. No, they are still being shipped. They literally got, like, I got an email at, some time o'clock last night, so like 6 to 8 hours ago, I got the email saying they were shipped. So I will, find out. And I know a lot of people have their complaints with it. I've heard that the 2 major complaints are, 1, the mic, which I don't plan on using the mic, so I don't care. And then 2, hold on. Damn. Yeah. But, so then the second issue most people complain about is apparently that the earbuds can be a little bit small if you have big ears. And I'm like, oh, define big ears, and nobody can really define that. So I'm just assuming it's going to be like any other headset where it's either going to be a little bit bigger than you want it to be or a little bit smaller than you want it to be, because nobody's complained that it's made for the size of a kid rather than an adult. They've just complained that it's a little bit small for some people's ears, which, you know, is very different. So I honestly would only have a problem with it if it was like, oh yeah, they sell it as if it's for adults, and then you find out it's for a child's head, and that's usually way too small for adult heads. But like, that's a whole different issue. So, you know, for my intents and purposes, it should work just fine. You know, I know everybody has their own feelings about every different headset on the planet, but again, I don't plan on using the mic, so I don't have to worry about that issue that everybody has, or that a lot of people have with the mic. Like, I have my condenser microphone, so I think we're good on the mic front, you know? Yeah. But, so yeah, I can finally get rid of the dying parts of my setup and throw them away because they are beyond repair. I used a V1 and they were really heavy. Yeah, well, that's another thing. I'm not too worried about it being too heavy per se, because unless I'm having like really bad fatigue, it won't be a problem because, you know, I'm kind of used to my head being heavy, either from having long hair and a hat when I was in high school, from having medium length to long hair most of my life, or just in general having shit on my head, you know. So, I mean, unless they're gonna be like 10 plus pounds, then, you know, I think we're good. And if I am really that fatigued that it becomes a problem, then I probably shouldn't be streaming anyways. That, you know, just because, like, if I am that level of fatigued, I need to be doing nothing but resting. Yeah. um, let's see, which one are we on? Which one's Pearl? I don't remember which one Pearl is. Is this the one that has, like, the weird singing when you're on the backside? Well, it's not weird singing, it's just that, you know, you have that little crouchy hole area, and the singing is right next to the crouchy hole area, so, you know, that's kind of a weird spot to have it. But yeah. No, but I had a couple people recommend that headset to me, and a couple people get a little bit upsetty spaghetti over it. They're like, they don't like that headset, and I'm like, that's fine. I don't plan on using the problems that you have with it, though. So, yeah. And also the other problem is I was having a hard time finding a wireless headset that I was personally enjoying. Um, because the one I am like the one I'm using right this second that is currently plugged in, so it's technically not a wireless one right now. It is beyond repair. We have tried repairing it several times. In fact, I fully expect the audio to cut out several times for me, not for you guys, while I play this game. Oh yeah, it is this map. Um, but yeah, because this headset will randomly turn off, and when it turns back on, it's going to give me a very loud beep in my ear. The only side of the earbud that is working, that is. And that will be very painful and quite annoying. So, oh my god. Oh my god. The thing is on me. Oh my god. Am I about to get an ace? How many of those people did I kill? Let's see, I got at least like 3 of them, I think. That was painful. But yeah, no. So I have a lot of things in my bedroom that are breaking or broken that I need to replace, but I just haven't had the funds to do so. And that's kind of quite frustrating, but that's one of the reasons why we're doing things like I have on my throne, the things that I want to replace. There are many, many reasons to replace them. Like, we were replacing the headset because my earbuds quite literally died on me partway. Like, one of them, the right earbud, died during the 36-hour stream. And then the left one was dying on me quite literally while I was talking to a friend the other day. Oh, man. It's okay. Yeah. So that was a little bit of a problem. That it was kind of, that's my main headset, and it is literally 100% dead. It is no longer functional. There's nothing I can do with it. So that's why I'm using my 99.9% dead headset, because at least it has audio. Like, that's better than nothing, because otherwise I'd have to use speakers, and that is, not practical. Not practical when you want to stream. And it's not practical when you want to hang out with people on Discord. So, but this headset, I've had it for so many years. Like, if I have to trace it back, I think I got this headset in like 2012, 2011, 2012. Could have been like a year or two after that, to be honest, but I had it for multiple years by the time 2016 rolled around. And then, oh fuck, where'd they come from? Well, it's okay. Yeah, but no, so we've repaired that the one I'm using right now. This headset so many times. I've had to buy replacement batteries. I've had to buy like the replacement padding. I've had to literally fix some of the wiring, and I don't know how the fuck to do that, so I had to have my dad help. And it is at the point in time where it is beyond repair. And like, it's beyond repair. I have been forcing it to live on its last leg for at least the last 3 or 4 years, if not more. I was gonna buy a new headset right before COVID started, but I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'll just wait till after the Christmas season's over, and then COVID hit. And then all of the electronics known to mankind became really expensive. And, well, let me tell you, this headset, when my sister first bought it, it was about $30. When I bought it, it was about $120, $130. When COVID hit, it became, depending on the day, like $400, $500, $600. Now it's like $300 or $400. And you know what? I'm just gonna go around. If we're all gonna fucking die anyways, I may as well just fucking go to A. You know? Oh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die anyways. Like, I already know I'm gonna die. Like, at least I tried. Yeah. But, so this headset has been in the death zone for years upon years upon years. And the literal only reason why I didn't throw it away is because I could not find a decent replacement. And when I say decent, I mean, because of COVID, you can't find anything. At least early COVID. And I was like, you know what, it's not too bad. I'm not doing much of anything. And, well, yeah. And then, so that's kind of the reason why the headset is very, very important, making me very happy that I get a replacement. No. And then you have, like, issues with other stuff in my room. For example, I eventually need to get a new fan, because my fan is, well, it's old. Like, okay, now that I can pay attention again because I'm dead. You know, like, the fan, I think, so, we moved out of one of the houses I lived in as a kid around 2006 or 2008, I forget which year. And we had this fan for multiple years in that house before that point. And, you know, it was used somewhat on and off, and that's fine. And then after we moved out of that house, then we used it quite frequently. Because we lived in a small apartment, and that apartment got very hot very quickly 99% of the year. Why the hell are we going back this way? What are we doing? But yeah, so then it got used quite a bit. And then, you know, that wasn't too bad. And then my parents got divorced, and then I started using it as kind of like my bedroom summertime fan and whatnot. Oh, damn. I didn't see them. Nope, they're right there. They're in the corner. But whatevers. But anyways, yeah. So then, for several years, I used it during the summer and fall and some of spring, right? And then we moved out here. And once we moved out here, I started using it damn near, most of the year to include winter. And then last year when I had my MS flare up, I started overheating like to the point where I could not fucking exist. So I've been using it most of the day, every day, the entire year for about a year now. Actually slightly over a year at this point. So it overheats after like between, depending on how hot my room is, between like 10 and 30 minutes for like really, really hot. And then if it's cool like it is right now, then, after a couple hours maximum, if I haven't had it on for at least 6 to 8 hours. And ooh, Icebox. This is like one of my favorite maps. It's a fucking pain in the ass to play, but I like the map itself. You know? I almost wish that you could go to the range and say, I want to practice on this map and just, learn the map a little bit better and whatnot. But no, they don't let you do that. Whatevs. Anyways, but yeah. So the fan is like dying, but it's also winter, so I don't really necessarily super need a fan right now. So I'm not too worried about that. These are just kind of some little things, right? Then you have like my monitors, which so like when I was talking to some of my friends, I was like, okay, I don't know what to prioritize. Do I get a new chair or do I get new monitors? Because I have a gaming chair and let me tell you, it fucking hurts. But it's functional. And this is another problem. I grew up with if it works, if it's functional, if it can be fixed, you keep it and you use it until it's no longer functional. And that's a little bit of a problem because I have a lot of health conditions that make it to where using functional items that are not working and or not doing what I need them to do does not help. So like, for example, if you have a used car and because it works, you drive it, but if it's having an issue where it's like, let's say, stalling every time you go on a specific road that you have to take to get from point A to point B multiple times a week, every fucking week for like a good portion of the year, that's a bit of a problem. That's a little bit of a problem. You don't want your car stalling on the road every day, twice a day, for like most of the week, for like a big portion of the year. That's not good. Right? So when that's a problem, you either fix the car or you get a different one. And in my family, it is, well, it still works, so either we're gonna do nothing or we're gonna fix it. Hold on. Yeah. There's one right there. Oh, not anymore. Hold on. I am a very sneaky person. Fuck. I think it was planted in A. What the fuck are you? Ah, that was scary. But what else? So anyways, yeah. So in my family, it's very much you use something until it is no longer freaking functional. And when I say that, it's usually like it's no longer functional, but you still use it until it is literally no longer functional. Like this headset, I can still hear out of it, but it's gonna randomly turn on and off, and it's gonna make loud beepy sounds, and it's gonna hurt my head and yada yada. But like in my family, you just keep fucking using it until it's so dead that it just literally it's not functional at all anymore. Like, so I'm trying to learn how to get away from that mindset just simply because my health issues cannot deal with that. I have MS. I cannot deal with a fan that is overheating and not cooling me off. Like things like that. That's the kinds of things that are problematic. And so I need hold on. So like I need to replace things like that. So, but because of the way I grew up, I have a hard time determining what is the more important thing, right? So like, for example, the chair that is pretty much hurting my back, and it's like, that's not the best thing to do. But it's functional, and it works, and, it's a chair, and you can sit in it. So, like, that's a problem. Oh, shit, I hate this. But yeah. Anyways, and then you have like my monitors. I have sensory issues. My monitors have 3 different color sets. And because 2 of them are supposed to be the exact same make and model, but the reality is they are not. Because one of them is a different, what's the word? Hold on. One of them, where the hell? Oh my god, neon. Okay, anyways. So the reality is that, having the 3 different aspect ratios and colors and the way the monitors on the outside are, when I'm having sensory issues, I can't deal with that. So while I have 3 working monitors, that does not mean that they are working for my health. They're just working as in they are functional. And, depending on what you want to do with them, you can just hand them to the next person. I mean, if anything, I don't mind if my housemates want to use my monitors after I get new ones. But, like, trying to upgrade things so that way they're healthy for my life and my health issues is quite difficult because it's, like, expensive, annoying, and then you have to take into account every little issue I have. Because, like, what works for one issue does not always work for another. A good example of this is when you have autism and you have ADHD, a lot of people make these like the little circles that have like the one thing, the things of one thing and then the things of the other thing, and then what the combined things of them are. I don't remember what those little circle thingies are called, to be entirely honest. They're like the I'm trying to remember what they're called and also what the fuck that is. Okay, so allies planning. I don't understand what the hell these are. Hold on.
One enemy remaining.
Well, at least the Omen got him. But yeah, no, so like trying to deal with my health and the issues I have is so difficult. Because, like, for example, what works for ADHD does not always work for autism. I'm trying to think of a good example. There's a perfectly good example of like executive functioning issues where your brain for ADHD wants one thing and your brain for autism wants the other, and I think it has to do with like structure and stuff. Um, Sorry, I'm just failing at remembering this right now. Um, whatever it's called. But the gist of it is like it's like an OCD thing kind of. One side of your brain wants you to have organization and structure and everything laid out in a like specific way, and the other side of you basically wants fucking chaos and everything to be, just yeah, chaotic. Um, and I think it's the ADHD that wants the chaos and the ASD that wants the like very structured everything. I don't remember off the top of my head, to be entirely honest. Hold on. Where is the enemy? They're way the fuck over there.
Last player standing.
I've got your trail.
Oh, there's 2 of them. I probably should have checked how many players there were before I walked in there. But that's okay. Yeah. So, but like half of me wants very clean, organized, structured things, and the other half of me wants chaos in my room. And that can be problematic because in like you have executive functioning issues that then make it really hard to organize and clean your stuff, right? But then even if you have somebody else do it, it's like the side of me that wants things organized and structured gets, the stress relief from things being organized and structured. But the side of me that wants fucking chaos, it gets very stressed out if things are too clean, things are too just right, you know? And that becomes a problem. So like I have if I go to, let's say, a friend or family member's house and their like living room is too clean and too organized and too perfect, it stresses me out so bad because it is just absolutely too like put together, you know? And so that becomes a problem. And that's one of the big reasons why trying to find something that makes every side of me happy is so hard. Like right now, I'm a bit cold. I was absolutely fucking freezing earlier. I had to put a blanket on. But I'm also very hot, so I had to turn my fan back on while I still have the blanket on. But I had the fan facing me, so I started freezing again, even though the other half of me was burning hot. So you can see there where, like, even just with one thing being temperature of my bedroom is like damn near impossible to deal with. And that's just with one health condition. That's not even like multiple. That's just literally multiple sclerosis by itself. Um, I hope that person picks something because I would like to play. But yeah, and hello! How are you doing, Omit? I saw you follow me earlier, and I am assuming that was from either Ten's channel, Reiji's channel, or Jalal's channel, because those are the three people who shouted me out way too many times today. I think I got like 5 to 7 shout outs today, and I'm like, guys, stop. Stop. I'm still working on my like 100 follower special video or stream that I want to do. And I'm still prepping for that. And I get the feeling that because all my friends keep shouting me out on their channels, that by the time I'm like ready to do that video, that I'm gonna have like 200 followers because everybody keeps shouting me out every 3 seconds. You know? I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, you are, huh? Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm giving a couple of my friends a very nice surprise of, surprise! You got VIP or mod, and I didn't tell you, so have fun! I'm not even telling my friends. I just did it, and we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, let's find out where the hell they are.
Spike planted.
Oh, they're all in A, aren't they?
I'm out of here.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Running low.
What the hell is that skill?
Thank you.
Well, I guess we're fine. Yeah. Wow, pretty gun. For the next 3 seconds. Yeah, but, so trying to get my room to actually be healthy for me in terms of both physical and mental health is very difficult. It's very, very difficult. Like for example, I need to get a new bed. I need to get a new bed frame because my current bed frame does not support my weight, let alone the bed itself was not made for being used every day. It was made as like a guest bedroom, lightweight person type thing. I weigh over 200 pounds, and that bed is definitely not made for anybody who weighs more than 150. You know.
Spike planted.
Okay, so there's somebody in here somewhere. I get the feeling they did not leave yet. Okay, so I think they're over there. I'm pretty damn sure they're in the corner.
Last player standing.
I am pretty sure. I knew it! I at least got 1 kill. I'm happy now. We're okay.
Go, go, go.
I think they planted an A. I think my suspicions have been confirmed. Yeah. But so, for example, I need a new bed frame because of the weight thing. And because the bed was honestly not made for people to sleep on. It was made as like a day bed, guest bedroom type, once in a blue moon somebody uses it type thing. And you can tell. I mean, literally, one of the boards broke 11 days after I got that bed. And I got that bed in 2016. So, I can tell you, that bed is, not happy with me. you know? And I just, yeah. And then I need to get a new mattress. Well, one, because I'm changing the size of my bed, but also just because the mattresses I'm using are not very good for my health. I sleep primarily on my side, but also on my back. And the mattresses I have are best for people who are like belly sleepers. At least from what I've read online. And so that's kind of a little not good for my back and or my sides, which does not help with pain.
One enemy remaining.
Like pain with MS is not easy to deal with and it's not fun. But the other thing is the mattress that I'm getting.
Last player standing.
Who's next? Take this.
Oh, fuck.
Are you kidding me right now?
Damn. But yeah, so the bed that I'm also looking at for the mattress has the cooling gel pad in it. So that also helps with the overheating with MS because a lot of what I'm doing, a lot of what I'm trying to do in my room is to like declutter it so there's less stuff like warming it up, and then also finding every way possible to cool my room off or help with cooling me off. One or the other, right? And then so that's kind of the reasons why I'm getting a new bed. I still have to figure out, you know, if oh, well, that didn't work real well. I'm not the person to be trying to go in there right now. Somebody else needs to go in there first and tell me if there's anything in there. So there's a person behind us, but, you know, we're going to ignore that for now. Oh, they planted at B? Okay. I'm gonna kind of chill in the back. Where the fuck did they come from? Whatevs. Whatevs. It's okay. But yeah, so, you know, you have things like that. So we've already covered, like, the chair, the monitors, the fan, the bed. I want to get a mini fridge for my room, which will actually increase the temperature of my room. But if I get a new fan, it should be fine, you know? If I get a fan that is not ancient and that is working properly, it should be fine. Because with a mini fridge, I can literally buy more ice packs. Like, I can get the ice vest I want, which requires a decent amount of freezer space. And let me tell you, I don't have freezer space. We don't have freezer space, even though we have two full fridges here, and we don't have any freezer space. So yeah, I need to get my own source for that, and also being able to have cool drinks and just kind of my own space for, I wouldn't say food because I don't plan on keeping any snacks there. I mean, I might, but probably not. But like cool drinks, cooling my alcohol, keeping my alcohol in my room instead of like everywhere else in the house, you know, because I am basically my own household in this household because there's like, depending on the day, 3 to 4 households in this house. Depends on if you include me in the household of my dad, because that changes on a given day depending on what's going on. Like, he's his own household, or we're both a household, you know? So, you know, there's its own things, you know? And just having my own space, especially because I'm usually stuck in my bedroom anyways, would be nice. Oh no, not the operator. I am gonna be a knifey today. I'm a knifey person. I'm gonna sprint to right there, to that corner right there. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come. I'm gonna be like, Mrah! Then I'm gonna probably die, but I'm gonna try to stab them anyways.
Go, go, go.
Okay. I don't see anybody there. Oh, I do. Shit. They are in there. Okay, ow. Can't see anything.
Enemy down. My ultimate is ready.
Oh, I have my ult. I don't have to knife. I can ult.
One enemy remaining.
Here we go.
I don't think I should use this on that, but kill their little bot. I killed something, so I guess that counts.
Sudden death.
Oh boy. This is not the round to have me playing because I'm not good at this. But yeah, so like I have all these health issues, and then that's just, the basic kind of big furniture items I need to, whether it's for my streaming setup slash gaming setup slash general use setup, or just kind of like my life in general. But, I do need to, at some point in time, start taking better care of my health. And having lived with family members who, not that they try to do this on purpose, but who outright ignore many of my issues because, well, I grew up with them and they're like, well, you are lazy. And it's like, well, we've established some of these reasons are because of medical. Some of the issues I'm having are because of medical. Is there anybody over here? Or are they all over there?
Almost out.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Where are they going to sneak in from, huh?
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, but where, bro? I can't help if I don't know where they are. But where?
One enemy remaining.
Okay, I guess we're probably going to technically win. Yay! We're going to die, but we win. Yay. Yeah, so, but I need to start taking care of my health because I understand it in a way that other people are not going to understand it. Like, if I get too hot, I'm going to have vision issues. If I cool off, vision issues mostly go away, but then I have the brain fog afterwards. Or sometimes even during, depending on how long I have the brain issue, like the vision issues. And brain fog is not fun. It is really not fun. Yeah, having your brain fucked with because you get too hot sucks. I literally can't put it any simpler than that. So taking care of myself in terms of getting myself cool enough, given that I'm not allowed to do things like turn on the AC most of the year, and people are turning on the heater now because it's getting cold. So I have to like literally freeze myself half to death so I don't overheat. That's kind of meh. But like acknowledging that I have that issue and that I need to find a way to work on it is kind of the first step. Because regardless of what other people think, I kind of know that it's a big problem in my life. Then you have like fatigue and, pain a good way. I can't really get rid of fatigue because that's just going to happen whenever it's going to happen. But like to get rid of pain, not all of it can I get rid of, but like having a better bed that actually supports me with one, how I sleep, and two, my weight is a great start. Having a chair that properly like supports your back is a great start. Doing a bunch of things to be healthier, great start. So I am trying to replace a bunch of things, but it's not a big dealio. And well, I mean it is because it's going to take a long time, but like acknowledging things is the first step. And that has taken me so far. Like, acknowledging that a lot of the things that I have dealt with in my life have not been properly addressed for one reason or another is a big, big step in the right direction. And somebody didn't do the Q thingy. But yeah. So that's always a problem, when you're just trying to deal with your own issues and then you have people all around, like, I've had people at the grocery store basically act like because I'm younger than them, I shouldn't have issues, and that my dog being a service dog, I don't really have a need for it. It's like, you don't know what I'm dealing with and you don't know what I'm going through. So giving me either that look or like actually physically talking to me and telling me that I don't need that is kind of fucked up. So yeah, that's always a fun little doohickey. I'm glad I did a Walmart order pickup this time instead of going into the store. If I would have went into the store, I'm pretty sure something similar to last time would have happened, and it was a bad enough morning to wake up from. Like, yeah, we're just gonna, to get rid of the stressor, to make sure there is no more stressor relating to my hair, I'm just going to do the one thing that I have been not wanting to fucking try doing. I'm just gonna shave it all the fuck off. And then we're gonna start over from there. There won't be any more blue dye. There won't be any more, hopefully there won't be any more triggers relating to my hair, relating to what happened last December. So, you know, this is all brand new growth. Therefore, there shouldn't be any issues, in theory. In theory, of course. I mean, there's only so much we can do. And then, what else was the other things? I was talking about stuff. I don't even remember why we got onto this topic, to be entirely honest. But yeah. So, oh, it's because we were talking about my headset earlier, because my headset's absolutely fucking broken. But I have one coming in the mail. So, yay! Yay! Headset's coming in the mail. Headset's coming in the mail. Woohoo! I'm expecting it to be here sometime between Monday and Friday, but they don't actually give you the shipping information on Throne, so it's just an estimate based off of if I were to buy it off of Throne or not Throne, if I were to buy it off of Amazon right this second, like how long would it take to get here? And it says like the earliest shipping is gonna be on Monday, and then the like expected one for like the normal shipping is gonna be Friday. So if you ignore the fact that there's Thanksgiving on Thursday, you know, we should be fine in terms of just, I hope that's our teammates. I don't really know what that water wall does, but, I know there's a dude right there. I know there's a dude right there. I don't know if he's behind that wall or not, but there is a dude right over here.
Be faster. Blocking sight.
I used to think that her character would say fluffy sight. I didn't know that it was saying blocking sight. Okay. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so I am trying to slowly take care of my own health because I already know that my health is fucked.
One enemy remaining.
How the hell? Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, no, my health is fucked. It'll get worse over time. But we do what we can, and to do that, the first thing we do is say, these are the problems I have, and here's how we fix them. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fast, but it's a step. And sometimes that's all we can do, is one step at a time. Yep. But, I have absolutely no clue what I was planning on talking about tonight, because my brain is kind of like on 23 and a half things. Hi, Coda! Hello. How is it going? I saw your post on your Discord that was a link to your Twitter post that I didn't click, but I read on the Discord. But from what I read on what that is, that sucks. I don't envy you. And I hope you feel better soon, even though I know, along with having my own autoimmune issue, that it's not as simple as feeling better soon, you know? But I do hope that you feel better soon. Come on, I want you to peek out, person. Peek out. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, I know there's somebody right there. Go away, Neon. I'm not gonna go away.
30 seconds left.
I see them in there.
Watch out. Watch out.
Last player
Damn.
standing.
I tried. But, you don't get sick that often. Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel it. I've kind of been worrying on and off because I have a housemate who's been sick on and off for the last, like, 2 weeks. She was sick for a couple days, then she was feeling better, and now she is very clearly sick again. And, I don't think it's COVID, but also I can't take that chance because I'm the only person in the house who has not had COVID. So, you know, that kind of becomes a slight itty-bitty problemo. Oh, what the hell? It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, no. So if I get sick with COVID, it's gonna be a little fucky because even though I've had 4 COVID shots and I'm in general good health outside of like the MS and stuff, like my physical health is pretty good outside of the symptoms of that. You know,
Last player
I'm
standing.
still gonna take it pretty hard. Like, yeah, I have asthma, so that's gonna fuck me over. You don't want your lungs to be fucked over by COVID, and I already have my lungs fucked over by asthma, so let's just not. Phone, did I not turn you to like
Switching sides.
vibrate mode? I did not. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. Oh, I don't want that, but I do want to go over here. And so it's autoimmune issues suck, and then getting sick sucks. But yeah. I'm just gonna stare there because I have no better skills right now. We're not planting, so I can't just be sneaky and then sprint away and plant elsewhere. That is like my one good skill in this game. But yeah, no, I tried shooting and it just didn't do anything because I died before I could do anything. Well, that's okay. That's okay. But yeah. So it is 5 a.m. and I have no idea why the fuck I'm up and playing games, but my brain decided when I wanted to go to bed that it is time to be up and awake and playing video games. Okay, looks like I don't need to update any of my lurk streams because nobody new has started streaming, and the 3 people who I have in lurk mode are still the same people they were supposed to be. So, you know, we're all good. Oh, why can I hear that? What the heck? Why did that unmute itself? Oh my god. You know, I am enjoying Opera except for the fact that, you know, whenever I have streams muted on Twitch, it just randomly will unmute them. I'm like, can you not? Can you not? Like, I muted them for a reason. In some cases, it's because I'm streaming. Oh man. Like, we don't need everybody to know all the streams that I'm watching. Yeah. Why would he reveal the area when there's nobody to reveal it with? But yeah. Oh, I see my stream is being a little bit funky-dory. I hope it's not gonna crash. Not again. But yeah, no. So, I mean, I am honestly doing my best to take care of my health. I'm, you know, in some ways. Like, I have people complain that, like, because I'm not going out and exercising and I'm not eating the healthiest foods, I'm not taking care of my health. But it's like, there is more to health than being physically fit. There is more to health than eating the correct amount of calories and the correct types of food. There is a hell of a lot more to health than that, especially when you have 30 million and a half fucking health conditions. Hold on, where the heck are people? I might just sneak around the back if I don't find anyone. Did they all AFK? That would be the loveliest thing ever, but I doubt it. Oh, it's okay.
30 seconds.
Yeah, but no, my goals for the end of this year, they probably won't be accomplished by the end of this year, but my goals for the end of the year are to start taking better care of my health by acknowledging the issues I have and what I can eventually do to help with them.
10 seconds
And
left.
acknowledging that there's a hell of a lot of things I cannot do to help them. But what can I do? So, those are my goals. You know, I'm going to be completely rearranging my room at some point. I need to, like, literally. Oh man, I am at the point in time where my autism is screaming because I have not moved the things in my room around in so long because IKEA furniture does not like to be moved. And that's a bit of a problem for me because my entire life, especially when I was a kid, I would move furniture that was way too heavy for me because I couldn't stand having everything in the same layout for so freaking long. So the fact that I can't move most of the things in my room, partially because of just the room not being big enough, but also just because my furniture will fall apart if I try to, becomes a little bit of a problem. Um, like my bed's been falling apart since literally 11 days after I got it. It tried falling apart literally while we were building it. I've noticed that with a lot of IKEA furniture. It literally, if it's not being nice to you when you're putting it together, it's not gonna want to be put together. That's nothing against IKEA. It's just that is what I've noticed with their furniture. Their style tends to be like the cheaper materials, which does make it more affordable. But when you live a heavy use lifestyle, like I use my bed a lot. My desk, I'm surprised it's like still holding my computer and my monitors because it does not like having weight put on it. So, when you have a lifestyle where you use things and you need them to be durable and they aren't, that's not very good. Um, like I need things to be durable. Okay, I'm gonna go sprint this way. And we're gonna sit here for a second. We're gonna sit here because they're either gonna come here or they're gonna come from there. They're gonna come from somewhere, and they are right there. So I'm gonna lift this up. I think this is about high enough. I think this is about high enough. And if I'm lucky, did they just shoot allies from that direction? Where the heck are they shooting me from? Some of those looked like it came through the wall. Oh, is there a turret? Was I getting shot by a turret? That sucks. Whatevs. I tried. But yeah, no, being healthy for me in the end of this year is not, I'm gonna go exercise, because exercising is going to give me more health issues for the short term. Losing some weight, that'll give me some health benefits in the long term, but in the short term to do so, I'm going to probably not be in the best of places, because like even just walking my dog to the mailbox, which is just down the block and around the corner and then back, is enough to either give me an asthma attack, give me asthmatic issues, or to just make me extremely fatigued for the rest of the day and potentially the following 2 days after. And that's not a very long walk, guys. That's a very short walk. Like, there is absolutely no reason why that should be making me that fatigued. But of course, I have MS, so there kind of is a reason. But again, I live with a bunch of people who, not just the people I live with, but a bunch of people in my family don't understand what all that entails. And so they're like, well, you're just being lazy and you can do it. It's like pushing through shit my entire life is part of what got me to this point, you know? So not pushing through stuff and acknowledging my limits, which is really hard because I don't know what most of my limits are, is really important. Like, I only work once a week right now because if I work twice a week, I'm going to be pushing myself too hard, physically and mentally. As much as I would love to make a little itty bitty bit more money, I just simply cannot physically keep up with the needs at work with just one 3.5 to 4.5 hour shift a week. Like, it's depressing. But, that's why I go and hang out with friends, why I stream, and why I just, chill and enjoy my life, because that is the only thing I can do. I mean, if you lose that's when it becomes a little bit of a mental problemo. Like, just having fun. Ooh, icebox. Icebox, icebox. I like the icebox map, but I hate playing on it, but I like the map. Oh, no. Wait, I got neon. Yay. Sorry, person. But yeah. So, yeah, that's just my goals for the end of this year, is to figure out what kind of I can do. What are things I can do, even if it's going to take a while or even if it's going to take a lot of money? What can I do to improve my health so that way I can function just a little bit better? What are things I can do So my life can have a higher quality of life, right? What can I do to just make my life more enjoyable? So there's a lot of things going on with that. And I have determined that the beginning of it is to fix my room. And because that is where I spend the vast majority of my life, I spend most of the day and most of the night in my room. I go to work every now and then. I go to the grocery store or to the gas station or to fast food every now and then. I occasionally go visit family every now and then. And outside of that, I'm at home. And because I live with so many other people, you basically have to I basically can't go downstairs and just chill in the living room for the entire day, the entire week. Like I can't. Um because there's a whole host of things with that, which I won't get into because that's just private household shit. But so I am in my room most of my life at the moment. And well, if that is where I'm spending all my time and living, then I need to make it healthy and comfortable for me, both physically and mentally. And then, so we talked about the physical side of things with sensory issues and pain and cooling and all that good stuff. But then you have the mental side of things of, you know, one of the things I heard when my sister moved up to Oregon a couple years back was she found it funny that they have houses that are these bright neon colors because that's how they help reduce depression out there because there's not that much sunlight. And so most of the year round it's dreary and cold and just something, it sounds like a place I would just love to be, right? And sorry, I'm getting distracted by the Portland, Oregon. Well, not really Portland itself, but in the general vicinity of your nearest city, but not too close. Why would you block my site, Jet? That's not nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Well, I tried. Yeah. So it's nice and dreary and cold there, and that kind of is very appealing to me. But anyways, so as she was saying is that to fight depression, they do things like have bright colored houses and stuff. And they do that because having the bright colors does help a little bit with the something or other brainy stuff, right? So having decorations is actually something that when I was a kid, I was like, decorations are so weird. I didn't really like them. I don't really care about them. But as a adult, I have learned they have their time and place as long as you don't go overboard. I think the problem is a lot of people either do zero decorating or they go way too fucking overboard. I grew up with many family members. If you go visit their house, you can't touch 90% of their stuff because that's a decoration. And when you go to the bathroom, you don't have a towel to dry your hands on because, well, all the towels in the bathroom are decoration towels. And don't use the decoration towels. It's but what am I supposed to dry my hands on, right? So, as a kid, I just thought it was the most useless fucking thing ever. But now that I'm an adult, I see if you have the right kinds of decorations, it's actually really helpful. It's good for your mental health, and it's just nice to have a little something here and there. I'm allergic to pollen and most plant life, to be entirely honest. So having fake flowers is nice. I have a couple fake flowers. I need to actually find a better place in my room to put them, but I think that's going to be part of the whole reworking my room project that I'm working on. You know, so I plan on moving, I'm going to leave my desk where it is, but I plan on moving my bed to where the, what is that called? The 4x4 cubby shelf thing that I have that has the TV on top of it. I plan to move those two and kind of basically swap their positions. And then, are we all going this way, or should we go to, well, I guess we're all going this way again. Actually, I'm gonna go mid. Okay, whatevs. Probably should have stopped walking, but whatevs. Yeah. So, there's that, and that's gonna help with the part of my brain that's I need change in my room. And it can't just be any change. It has to be the change that my brain decides is right, which thankfully I've been planning to move stuff in my room around for the last 6 to 9 months. So, you know, I've pretty solidified this plan, although it's changing a little bit because I'm not moving the desk. I have decided I'm not moving it. I don't want it next to the window because I do plan to leave the window open quite frequently. Especially since it's winter. And I realize that if it's winter and we have rain, you don't want computer next to rain. So we're gonna leave the computer where it is. And then also, like, I'm getting a bigger bed than I was intending to. I was gonna get a twin, but I came to a couple different realizations. One, the mattress I wanted has like a weight limit that if you take me and my dog, we immediately surpass that weight limit. Because I weigh over 200 pounds, she weighs over 50 pounds, and the weight limit for that particular mattress is 250 pounds. For all other sizes of that mattress, they say, quote unquote, that the weight limit is 500, which is a much nicer number, in my opinion. So, you know, because, like, yeah, there's no fucking way that we're gonna be that heavy unless you, like, multiply me and my dog, you know? Like, you would have to multiply me and my dog or something to, like, hit that weight limit. So that's another reason why I'm upgrading the bed. Another reason is because my dog can literally only sleep with me during the winter. Any other time of year, it is too hot. And so she literally can't sleep with me because she is a husky mix and we both overheat. So when we're both overheating, it literally becomes a massive problem for either of us to be, like, literally in the vicinity of each other. She spends a lot of the night either sleeping under my desk or at the door until winter. And then I obviously spend the majority of the night sleeping on my bed when I'm sleeping. Night or day, I should say, you know? And yeah, I would love to be able to sleep on the bed with her. So having a bigger bed gives us more space, which is good because more space means that we can both be cooler and still sit near each other. Yeah. Anyways, now that I'm dead, I can pay more attention to what I'm thinking and less attention to where are people at. But yeah, no. So a slightly bigger bed will be nice because then she can have her own space on the bed. I can have my own space on the bed. And that particular bed frame that I'm getting has better space management underneath the bed. But I have right now, it has 2 drawers that don't even go halfway through the depth of the bed. And it's like, that is the most useless use of space ever. Because, like, you could be using it so much more efficiently. And that's what I plan to do. I plan to put a decent amount of stuff under my bed. Just because that is a good place to put stuff. And I don't want my dog under there anyways. Because that means I'd have to vacuum under it and move it constantly. And I don't feel like doing that. Like, that's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort for me. Hold on, inflicting paranoia. I'm coming, I'm slow, even though I'm fast.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, did they plant? Oh, okay, I guess we won. But yeah, so that's kind of why I'm upgrading the bed size. I mean, it gives me more space under the bed since it is completely clear under the bed except for, like, the support pillars. You know, so I'm gonna put the, crap, what were they called? The plastic bins that are not Tupperware. Braino, Thinko, please. Storage tubs. Yeah, that's what they're called. Storage tubs. Plan on putting those under my bed, which is going to be wonderful because I have 3 in my closet right now, and I can't reach them. And 2 of the 3 have the majority of my blankets in them. And let me tell ya, I want my blankets, bro. I want my blankets back, bro. It's the time of year where I want my blankets. And I need my different, like, thickness of blankets so that way I don't freeze and overheat and or both. You know? You want to be the right temperature, which requires the right blanket. Like right now, the throw blanket I'm using is just a little too thick. But the other throw blanket I have access to right now is way too thin. So there's like no good happy medium right there. But the throw blanket that is like the right thickness is currently too high up in the air for me to grab, and I know better than to get up on a swivel chair and try to grab a heavy box. That, like, I know better than that. So I'm not going to hurt myself doing that. No sirree. We don't need any more injuries in the EVA life right now. But yeah, so those are some of the plans I plan to do. I have a hell of a lot of random paperwork that I've been slowly chipping through because it is very stressful for me. But I got my AA and I am fucking done with school, so I am getting rid of all of the like schoolwork paperwork that I don't really need anymore. I am, however, keeping some of it, like the stuff from my film classes, because honestly, I really enjoyed those classes. I do like my storyboards, even if they were absolutely shit. I do like my the projects I did in there, so I am gonna keep some of the work I did. But most of it, most of my paperwork, 99%, probably closer to like 95%, can be absolutely fucking thrown away, and everything else can be organized and put away, and it's, yeah. So I don't need all this clutter in my room. And then I have a bunch of other stuff in my room that it needs to be gotten rid of. But again, I grew up with the mentality that if something is functional, you don't get rid of it and you don't throw it away. Or like it's a similar thing with like food. If the food is still good, you save it and you eat it later, you don't throw it away. Only problem is I have a lot of sensory issues, so like a lot of foods I can't reheat, and then the ones that you can, I'm probably not going to eat later anyways. So, you know, I've been working on like learning how to either make smaller meals, and when I don't have that as a option, how to throw things away immediately instead of leave it in the fridge until it goes really, really, really ultra bad and then is not healthy for you. um, yeah, so I've been trying to learn to like break some of the habits I've grown up with. It's a little difficult. It is a little very difficult. I wonder if I just hide in that corner, if people will just eventually think that nobody's over here. Because I am going to have to run around the back way. I already know that. You guys haven't planted yet? Okay.
Go, go, go.
Last player standing.
Of course. You know, you guys have me 1v4 and I suck at the game, so we're all going to lose. It's okay. If I just hide here, I won't die. But yeah. So, I was talking, and hello! You're just stopping by while at work for a minute? Well, welcome in, and I hope you have a great time at work. I know that work can be quite stressful and boring and etc., but I hope that you have the best time possible at work. Whether it is good or... Oh, I should pay attention to the game. But yeah, whether it is good or bad, I hope you have the best possible time while you are working. Yeah. So the topic, I was talking about stuff, health stuff, moving stuff in my room. Oh yeah, clutter. So I have a bunch of clutter. I have a lot of things that I need to get rid of. I need to get a new, like, storage bin for clothing that does not fit, but that are, like, mementos. Kind of like, so, like, old camp shirts when I was a kid. Clearly, they're not gonna fit me anymore because I am a grown woman now. I am not a tiny little kid. But, like, those are things that I want to keep, and I don't want them to, you know, get ruined, and I want them to be dirty all the time, yada yada. So things like that need to be put away in the storage. So something that I need to do for that is honestly just go and, Brano's, like, not wanting to think now. I just need to go and put them in, like, a plastic bin and store them somewhere. So I'll probably put something like that in the top of my closet instead of the things that I actually use.
Bomb buddy out.
Hold on.
Fire in the hole. Go, go, go.
Not your best.
This way. Gotta go. Barrier out of charges. Grenade.
One
Oh, I
enemy
tried.
remaining.
I was like, I was trying. Don't,
Last player
bro.
standing.
We're all doomed. It's okay. But yeah. So I am doing my best to like just, recognize all the things I need to work on. I need to find a way to keep my room nice and dusted because between my allergies and my asthma, the amount of dust in here being created is too much for either of those conditions. So I need to do a better job at dusting, but to do that, I need to have a cleaner, more organized room. Whether it is totally organized or chaos organized is not really relevant. The relevant part is having access to clean said things. That is the relevant part. Um, so that's kind of like the goal. I'm gonna work on cleaning my room and organizing my room, and there's at least 2 of them over here, but oh well. Yeah. So cleaning, organizing, just in general, improving my life situation for health-wise, acknowledging that there is not much I can do, but the things I can do are just, I don't know. I really don't know. I think I already covered most of the physical things I can do. And beyond that, it's just cleaning, organizing, getting rid of stuff. And yeah. And at some point in time, I do want to start doing, I have a bunch of Tai Chi videos that I got. Um, Ironically, I couldn't do anything with them because I had my or my infusion rather, in July, and that kind of screwed me over for a good while, and that just kind of wrecked me mentally and physically. So, yeah, we're gonna try. We are gonna try to become a healthier, happier Eva. But it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, and that's okay. Okay, I died again. But yeah. So, I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of goals. It's gonna take a very long time to do all of them, but we've already completed the majority of the first step, which is acknowledging what the problems are and what I can do about them, and the fact that I can't deal with everything that I need to. Like, there is no perfect answer, but I can still do my best, you know? So yeah, this is kind of like thinking, I guess, today is the Eva health talk, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I constantly talk about my health. I think some people sometimes get annoyed with it, and other people are like, oh my god, I worry for you way too much. And I'm like, guys, it's okay. I mean, it's as okay as it can be. I literally can't do anything about having MS other than, doing my twice a year infusion and acknowledging that life sucks. But, that shouldn't be everything. There's a point in time where it's like, yeah, I understand that, like, I have way more issues than I should. I honestly, I'm in my 20s, and as one of my friends pointed out, most of the year round, I can't do anything without damn near getting heat stroke. Like, literally anything. When I say literally anything, I mean walking like 10 to 15 feet from my bedroom door to the laundry room to put clothing in the washing machine, and then putting the clothing in the washing machine. Not even turning it on and starting it. Just simply walking from my bedroom with the clothes and putting it in the washing machine can be so freaking draining, and it can overheat me so much that I just simply can't do much else after that. Like, so when I'm sitting here trying to clean, people will be like, oh, you can just sit down and fold your laundry. Well, did you know that when you have MS and you get fatigued easily, your arms get fatigued really easily too? Like, really, really easily. And like, so when you're sitting down folding laundry, you're using your arms a lot. Um, and also your back is gonna hurt. And also you get overheated because you're moving your body. I'm not dying this time, you evil wench. See? Hold on. I know there's somebody there. I just don't know how high to aim. Yeah. But it's, you know, I'm doing what I can. I am doing, oh. I look away for half a second. Half a second. Man. That's, it's okay. It is A-okay. Yeah. I was talking about thing. I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about it again. Forgot what I was talking about again. And I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about again because, well, at this point in time, I'm probably just ADHD running in circles, you know. But yeah. So I am making an effort to be as healthy as I can, even if I'm not being perfectly healthy. Um, you know, I want to do the Tai Chi. I need a clean room that has floor space for that. And part of that process is literally, you know, just doing what I'm doing right now, sorting through my stuff, slowly getting rid of stuff. It is very, very mentally draining and physically painful to do so. So I am doing my best. But, like, it takes a long time. I mean, cleaning my room has been a lifelong in progress task. And I know some people are like, oh yeah, well everybody, that's a lifelong in progress task for everybody. But it's like, when you have executive dysfunction, it goes from being like something that you have to work at a little bit every day to something that can literally be your full-time job. I have had weeks upon weeks before where, like, I would spend most of the day, almost enough to say I was working an 8-hour day, cleaning my room, and even after a couple months, it still wasn't clean. Like, executive dysfunction is so bad. And, hold on, let me make sure I get my neon. Yeah. And, yeah, so it's like, it can be quite difficult. It can be quite painful, but I am working on it one step at a time. You know, the other day, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, I moved my giant like paper file organizer thingy and a bunch of stuff that I had in it as well to a different part of my room. So I had more floor space, which now I no longer have more floor space, but we can pretend like I do. Um, you know, and that was nice because for a little while I had a clean floor in like this tiny little, you know, couple feet by like a 1 foot rectangular area. But it looked nice because I could see, you know, space. I had floor space for a little bit. I had like vertical space in that area. I had access to some of the cubbies that I didn't have access to before. I'm gonna eventually go through all those notebooks. I need to figure out what to do with like my college books because there's no point in getting rid of them because they were so fucking expensive. And at some point in time, I should probably read through them properly, especially the film ones. But, like, I don't really have a great place to put them. I have them in the cubbies temporarily, but, like, one of my books still needs to be put in a binder because it's a loose leaf one. I fucking hate loose leaf ones. Like, ay. It's just frustrating beyond belief. Okay, so I need to get right there. Technically, I need to get there, but we're gonna go over that way. Oh, they're all going this way. Whoopsies. I always somehow end up going the way that everybody is. Oh, man. Or the way that nobody is. It's always one or the other. Like, some teams do 50-50, and then other teams do, like, everybody goes to one side, and everybody goes to the other side. You know? But yeah. So, we're slowly working on cleaning my room, getting rid of things I don't need. It is a very, very emotional process because, like, I get very attached to physical things. Everything has a story. Everything has a story behind it. That is, in some ways, like, I don't want like, people to take this too literally, but in some ways, that is how I literally can go back through memories in my life, is I will be like, oh yeah, this thing, this, what looks like a random ass piece of garbage, has this whole fucking backstory and everything. And that is why the item is what it is. Which, hold on. I'm gonna wait for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there should be nobody up here now. Okay, okay.
Get out of my way.
Yes, guys, I do the weird thing where I just don't fucking move. Where did the spike get planted, by the way? I think it got planted at B. Did he just die right behind me?
One enemy remaining.
How the fuck did you die? Are they at A? They're all at A, aren't they?
Gotta go. Shocking.
Oh, well, fuck.
Blocking sight. I'm out of here.
Clutch.
May as well.
Out of charges.
Well,
Last round before the switch.
at least tried to do something. Yeah, not always successful. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. We're gonna do the same thing I did last time. We're gonna go up as quickly as we can and hide behind the wall, count to a certain number, which will be not 5 this time. And then we're gonna, you know, do our thing. Oh shit, but there's a gold gun over here. I want the gold gun. Give me my gold gun.
I'm out of here.
No, I don't want that. Oh. I don't see them over here. That's a teammate. Yeah.
Spike planted.
So they're at the other side, eh?
Go, go, go.
Last player standing.
Why am I the last player standing? I'm not that bad at the game. Well, I have the gold gun, so I should at least shoot one person. Have go. Oh, I did it. I did it. Nunny? I don't think... Oh, man.
Okay, we know the
Match point.
No. I had the gold gun, so it literally, you pretty much just have to hit them and then they die. That's all you gotta worry about with the gold gun. Did they get hit? If so, they dead. Yippee! I fucking love the gold gun. Except for the fact that usually when I get it, I die instantly after getting it. Okay. See, like, there's a gold gun right here. Give me gold gun. Oh, shit. I don't want to die. Asshole. Trying to kill me. Damn. But yeah. So we're doing all these little things to just try to make my life better. Over time, it'll take a good, decent while. And that's understandable. That is honestly 100% understandable just because, like, it takes a while for change. Okay, all my lurks are still fine. No, wait, why do I have 2 of the same... Did somebody raid some... they did. They did. Oh boy. I guess I have to go find a different person to lurk in now. 'Cause I don't need 2 of the same lurk. You know? I like my points. Yeah. But yeah, so I think, I'm trying to think of, like, what the next thing I can work on that's not too big of a project, because I do have work on Tuesday, so it is going to be a little but I do want to get through something, a little bit of something. I did try putting some clothes away the other day. That was, painful. Like, that was painful to say the least. You know, but I did move some of the things in my room around that day, so it is a little bit, in some ways, more organized, but in other ways, it is absolute fucking chaos in this room. I couldn't find my Switch earlier. Ooh, Icebox. Icebox. It's my favorite map. Actually, it's my second favorite map, let's be real. But, yeah. Well, I was doing a thing. Oh, yeah. So it's like absolute fucking chaos in here, and I lost my Switch. I couldn't fucking find it. And if you are, a squiggly person who can't deal with girly things, cover your ears now. You have 3, 2, 1. I hope you covered your ears because where I found my Switch and, my little carry case that has my Switch in it was in my like box of pads. So I have like this big kind of like plastic container thingy. It's not a plastic storage thing, it's just like a little bin. And that's where I put like all my pads. Right? While I was cleaning, I was like, this is great. I'm getting rid of the thing where I normally put them, and this thing fits them well. I'm going to put this in the cubby when I have space for it after I clean out a cubby for it. And it's going to be all fine and dandy. And I had my open box of pads somewhere else. And I put my Switch on the top of my pads because that's a safe spot to put it because I'm not going to put anything heavy on top of that. So there's no way in hell my Switch will break. There's no way in hell I'm going to lose my Switch. And at some point in time, I was like, oh, let me just put this box with my other pads. So I accidentally put it on top of the Switch and I couldn't fucking find it. And like, I tore through half my room tonight looking for my Switch. Yeah. Yeah, that's how redonkulous this is, guys. Yeah. Uh-huh. But yeah. Now those of you that are squiggly wiggly human beings that can't deal with girly stuff, you can uncover your ears now. Thank you. Thank you for listening to Eva Rants. But Eva Rants the mini. The not actual Eva Rant, but the mini one. But yeah, no, so I have like a towel rack that I'm going to be putting in my room. I already bought it. It's already here. I already put it together. I just need help from my dad finding the studs in the wall because whenever I use the stud finder, it does not give me accurate locations for studs. When he used it, it took him like half a minute and he's like, "Oh yeah, you have a stud here and here and here and here," because we do have a wall against that particular wall. So, some of the studs aren't exactly the normal distance apart. But, he was able to find the studs, and anytime I tried using it, it would tell me that in completely different times every single time is where the stud was. And that makes absolutely no sense. Because studs are usually a set distance apart, unless you have like a wall from a different direction intersecting with it, right? And, well, yeah, so I just can't fucking use a stud finder for the life of me, apparently. Yeah. Paranoia.
Last player standing.
Oh, well, I tried. But yeah. And so I had to clear out the thingy that I originally kept, like, my towel on to dry, my pads in, whatever else random stuff I used in it, because it does not really fit the, like, what stuff I have. So trying to put stuff in there just makes my executive dysfunction issues worse. So I'm going to get rid of this shelf thingy that, I'm not even the one who bought that, and I don't really appreciate it. Like, it was nice at the time because I needed something, but, like, it has been the bane of my existence every time I try to clean and organize. So I'm getting rid of it. I have my new towel rack. I just need to put it up. I'm going to put the mini fridge under it once I get a mini fridge. And so that should be all fine and dandy. And, Braino wants to do weird thingies, so... Oh wait, I want to go that way. Helps if I go the way my brain actually wants to go, right? I want to go up the thingy, across the thing, and plant.
I know exactly where you
Are you sure you know exactly where I am? Because I'm in motion. I'm an Eva on the way. Bum bum ba na 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 na. Can I plant right here? It would be so cool if I could.
Bring them down.
Like, I know I can't.
Remaining.
planted the spike.
Who died? Who died? Why is there a weird yellow thing over there?
Weapon here. There.
Flag it.
Let's hope that hits something. Oh, cool. We win. Around. Yeah. My braino lost track of everything again. Oh no, not an operator.
No skill.
I gotta be a knifey girl today.
Weapon
Anyone want a knife? I would say sure, but I don't remember how to type and I don't feel like carrying. Oh god, we all have spikes. A knife spike rush. Ew. Ew. Knife spike rushes. So then should we go A? Let's go the back route. Oh. Oh, I was not quite quick enough for that. That's okay though. That's okay. Yeah, but so what's the next thing I should organize in my room? I'm trying to think what's the easiest thing to organize that gives me some amount of space to do other things with. Yeah, I have no fucking clue.
Last player standing.
Not that it would give me any more room, but I could just reorganize my like medical stuff because I do tend to keep the I would say the household medical kit, but at this point in time it's my medical kit because I'm the one who keeps buying stuff for it and replacing it and using it. The only time anybody else really uses it is like, do you have any band-aids? Because we need a band-aid. That's the only time anybody ever uses it. I actually use other stuff in it. And like half of my stuff doesn't even fit in it because it's such a tiny little box. And I have like a box that's like half the size of that with just gauze pads for like when I need to put ointments on my hands at night and then like cover my hands. Well, that didn't work out well, but it's okay. Yeah.
No more dreams.
But yeah, so I have like that box of sterile gauze pads is like half the size of the actual entire medical kit box I have. So I could either get a new box or get a second box. Either way, I needed to make up a decision at some point and sort all that. I need to get all my medicines together and find a good place to put them in my room. Because they usually end up being in like 3 different spots, and it's not helpful. I already forget to take medicine often enough as it is, let alone when they're all in random ass locations. That's just not useful, So maybe that should be my goal, because even though that won't give me any space per se to do stuff with, it will at least have that stuff organized. But that might require another trip down to Target to get some more like little cubby type thingies. I don't really want to go back to Target after the fact that the last time I did, my dog was almost mauled by 2 tiny little barky assholes. Don't bring your fucking pets to the store. If it's not a pet store, don't fucking bring them. Period. I don't get why it's always the people who own small dogs, though. It's always the fucking people with small dogs.
Where are you?
I don't get why it's always those people, though. I've yet to meet somebody who brings a large dog into a store that tries to attack a service dog. Like, the only dogs I've ever really encountered that have tried attacking my dog while she is on the clock
Spike
are tiny ass little shits. At the dog park, that's a whole different fucking scenario, so I don't count that shit in there. I don't count that as, like, dogs who attack my dog, because, well, it's the dog park. Everybody's dogs will get into a fight if there is an issue. And let me tell ya, my dog almost got into a fight with somebody's dog once because, well, their dog was not fixed and their dog was bugging her friend who was a puppy. And she wasn't fucking okay with that. She's like, no, you are a big alpha male and you need to go fuck off because you should have been fixed. Because there is park etiquette, and the park literally has rules on the outside and inside the room that your dogs must be fixed if they are not puppies. The reason for this is because you're going to start lots of fights. The male dogs, if they aren't fixed and they go to a dog park, most of the time, dogs will be fine. But you'll get a lot of high energy, and then the dogs will, for some reason, one of the dogs will get upset. Doesn't really matter what the reason is, because when one of them gets upset because they have so much issues, and then there's the hormones and shit going on, it literally just kind of starts a giant fight between all of the dogs at the dog park. And vice versa, when it's a female, first of all, you have to worry about whether or not they're gonna. I didn't even see where I got shot from, but that's okay. That's okay. But yeah. So when you go there and you have the females, one, you're not supposed to bring them if they're about to be in heat, if they are in heat, or if they just left heat, because the other dogs can smell those hormones and will literally try to fucking, like, hump them, and hump, and hump, and hump, and that starts a lot of dog fights, especially because the girls generally aren't happy about that. You know, most of the time the girls don't like the dudes humping them. The guy dogs seem to hump each other and get pissed off half the time, the other half the time be like, I couldn't care less. Which I find kind of funny, because I'm like, that's okay then. Okay then. You know? But yeah, so there is rules about that. And then the other thing is, you don't want your dog to fucking get hurt in a dog fight, and you also don't want your dog to end up pregnant. So it's like, just fix your dogs. And a lot of the people, I've noticed a lot of the COVID dog owners have been saying things like, "Oh, I want to maybe breed my dog." Well, no, if you're not a fucking breeder and your dog is not like a purebred dog going back to be bred at that breeder's place for a limited period of time and then they remain your pet afterwards, there's no fucking reason to not fix them. If you're not going to fix them because you want to breed them, then you need to not take them to a dog park. Not just because of all the reasons I've already mentioned, but because if they're going to be bred, they need to be in pristine health. They need to not be getting mauled and beat up and potentially getting things like kennel cough because people don't give their dogs their fucking shots. That's another thing that I've noticed. A lot of people at the dog park, at least the dog park I go to, get very anti-vaxxer, anti-medicine. I thought that anti-vaxxers were limited to humans. But, like, they don't want to get their dogs the rabies shot. They don't want to get their dogs the kennel cough shot. And they don't want to give their dogs flea and tick medicine. Or heartworm medicine. If it was a money thing, that's a different thing. But if you're saying, well, I don't like it because of the ingredients. Well, let me tell you. When your dog is the reason why the fleas aren't dying, that causes issues for everybody else's dog, because those fleas and ticks will start getting resistant to the medicine we use and they won't die anymore, and that causes problems because we as humans don't want those fleas and ticks touching us with all their diseases. I really... Well, I guess I'm just gonna go over here.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Spike planted. Last player
Oh.
standing.
Well, I tried. But yeah. So there's a lot of reasons. Like, you know, my dog, she got sick for a while because a bunch of the dogs at the dog park got sick with kennel cough because somebody didn't have their dog vaccinated and then continued taking their dog to the dog park knowing their dog was sick. Like, if you don't know your dog's sick, that's one thing, but when you know your dog is fucking sick and it's getting everybody else's dog sick, that's kind of fucked up. You know? Like, it's not just me thinking that, right? It's not just me thinking that, it's just absolutely fucked up.
I'm out of here.
Okay. I don't know why I went the long way around, but... Ooh. Is that a golden gun? No, it's a guardian. Oh. I got murdered. But yeah. There's just so many issues that go on over there. I stopped taking my dog to the dog park, partially because of the heat and the issues I was having in July after having my infusion, but mostly because people are very not, like, they try to be respectful, but they do it in all the wrong ways. Like, you have this one lady who would literally fucking scream at everybody and their dogs because her dog was having an issue because she was screaming at her dog and using a shock collar inappropriately and was wondering why her dog was having issues. Mind you, she had a pity dog. Her pity mix dog was the kindest fucking dog I have seen at that dog park in a while. The problem it had was that she would flip out anytime it got near another animal. And then she would shock it, and then it would be in pain, it would shriek, and occasionally that would start a fight because other animals thought that it was flipping out on them. And so she didn't let her dog actually ever, learn how to be part of the group. I don't want to do that. I just want to, reload. Aw, man. I needed that health regen.
One enemy remaining. Almost out.
Oh, fuck, it's a Phoenix.
Joke's over. You're dead.
I mean, we're all dead anyways. It's okay.
Last player standing.
Well then. I always get shot from behind. It's kind of sad, but whatevs. It happens. But yeah, it just... That poor dog. Like, she stopped using the shock collar after a while because, like, half the park was getting really pissed off at her because she was literally causing her dog to not fit in with the other dogs. And her dog was not a bad dog. It was a very kind dog. And it's like, if you don't know how to deal with dogs, you should not be getting a dog. Secondly, if you don't know how to deal with dogs, you most definitely should not be getting a pity mix. Because they have such a bad reputation despite being some of the, like, loveliest dogs known to mankind. And having somebody who doesn't understand dogs be their owner does not help them get a better reputation. And it does not help them have a better life. So rescuing a dog when you can't take care of it properly doesn't really help it. There's a lot of different conflicting things with that. I personally think that rescuing dogs is great. Most of the dogs I've had in my life are technically rescues. Yes, I did get my dog as a puppy, but she just simply got to skip the shelter. That's the only difference for her. She got to skip the shelter because I used to puppy sit her, and her owner quite literally said she was too hard to train. This bike is at the other spot. Whatevs. I'm gonna die either way, so I may as well have some fun.
Here we go.
Damn. I tried. Hey, I used my ultimate and killed somebody for once. But yeah. So, like, my dog, she got to skip the shelter because I knew her. But she definitely fucking got PTSD from the way she was left behind. Like, I have seen plenty of videos on, like, the do's and don'ts when you're leaving a dog and how a lot of shelters will be like, they have to literally let the dog watch their owner walk away because otherwise they will forever be waiting for that person. And you know what my dog's owners did not do? They did not let her watch. They literally put her in the backyard, put her cage in the house, put the last bit of the bag of food they had in the house, and then they left. She didn't get to see them leave. She didn't get to say goodbye to them. And just in general, that's not the way you leave a dog. Unless you really gotta. Is it planted here or is it planted at A? It's planted at A. I don't hear it beeping over here. But yeah, no, it's just like, that's not the way you do it. My poor freaking dog. Like, I feel bad for my dog sometimes, but, I love her, and she's lived here most of her life. Like, she's turning 6 next month, and she has been living here since she was about half a year old. Not even a whole half year old. But, and so, she's lived most of her life having a great fucking life, but, that kind of shit still affects her. You know, sometimes she still seems like she's worried that I'm gonna leave her the way she was left. And she didn't even have that bad of a way being left. Our other dog was abandoned in a cornfield after almost dying before he was rescued by a shelter, who then we rescued him from the shelter. Um, so he had a really bad PTSD and paranoia about, like, you could not close the back door if he was outside. It didn't matter if it was rain or shine, if he was happily sitting in the grass in the backyard. No. You close that door and suddenly the world is kerploding because you might be leaving him in a cornfield again. He might never see you again. The world's ending. Yep, yep, yep. He didn't like it when you did chores because if you cleaned things, you moved things. And he didn't like it if you moved things because if you moved things, you might be moving out. And if you might be moving out, you might be leaving him behind in the cornfield. You know? So, there was a lot of, I do appreciate rescue dogs. But I think that people who are first time owners most of the time should not get a rescue dog. But at the same point in time, they should not get a puppy because then they're just going to get rid of the puppy when they can't train it. So I don't really know how they should go about it. I kind of almost feel like they should go learn about how to take care of them at the shelter before they get the animal. Like maybe they should foster a dog before they get a dog if they didn't grow up with one. Because knowing things about the animals and how they function is so important in keeping them healthy and happy. Like I can't take my dog on walks and exercise her properly. So she's a little bit chubby. But she is happy and she is healthy aside from the slight overweight, and she lives her life in a great way. She has way too many toys, she gets way too many treats. She does her job, which gives her life fulfillment. And honestly, she's a happy dog most of the time, except for when she's crying at me, telling me, Mommy, I need something. Mommy, you've been asleep all day. I need you to let me out now. Mommy, I want to go bug people that aren't you, so can you let me out? But I don't want you to close your door because then I can't stalk you. She does all her funny things. Yeah. And so it's just, it is what it is. And I don't know how we got to that topic, but yeah, she has her times of day and night and stuff. I need to figure out what I want her to wear for Thanksgiving. She has a lot of clothing, like a little too much clothing, because, cute doggy and cute clothing. Yeah, I went through a phase, okay? We all go through these phases every now and then. But, yeah, no, so I kind of want to put her in something fancy for Thanksgiving and just kind of chill with her. But, that means I have half a week to figure out what the heck I want her to wear. And then clean it. Because I'm sure it's already covered in fur. But, we want the inside covered in fur, not the outside. And damn, my elbow really fucking hurts right now. I can't tell if it's trying to go numb or if it's trying to just be in pain. Okay. It does what it does. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go to the store. I don't know if the store is open on Sunday. It probably is because it's GameStop. But, I don't know. It might not be. But I need to go to the store and, have my warranty on my controller dealt with. Because, it's not working. It is straight out just not fucking working. And that's a little bit of a problem, because I was going to play Saints Row tonight, and I need the controller to play my SAO. And it was an expensive controller, and the warranty ends in, less than a month. So, yeah, I'm going to use my warranty. Yep. But I do have to go through a big fun with that, because, it was not bought on my account, and I no longer technically own the card that it was bought with, because I had that card destroyed and given me a new card after I came back from that state. Just the nice things that you have your bank do for you when shit hits the fan. Oh, I guess I should have kept looking forward. Never look behind you. If I look ahead, I get shot in the back. I look behind, I get shot in the back. Oh well, it's okay. Yeah, but Yeah, it's been, I think, yeah, I think that's gonna be today's goal after I, eventually end stream and then sleep and then get up. Today's goal will be to sort the medicine and if need be, go buy a little cubby thingy for it. Yep. And then eventually, probably on Monday, go deal with the GameStop thing because I'm gonna call them ahead of time so we can figure that shit out. Because if I have to call their customer support instead of going to the store, then I may as well do that. But like, I don't really want to deal with that right now. Last time I went to GameStop, it was just hot and I was exhausted and tired, and I just don't want to be out of the house more than I need to be. Like, especially with the whole hair thing, Like, I don't know where my hat is, so we're just, yeah. Oh.
Bring them down.
Hmm. Are they all at A? Yeah, they're all going A. Maybe.
Spike planted.
Is it planted A or is it planted B?
Gotta go.
Prepare for hellfire.
Last player standing.
Great. Oh man. It's okay.
Last round in the
Oh no, not the operator. No. No. No, no. No. I'm gonna be a knifey girl today. I'm a knifey girl today. Ba-da-da-da-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I'm a knifey girl today. Gonna stab a summer rose. Are you guys all gonna die before I get there? Please don't. I'm trying to get there quietly. I have an ult. I just...
Here we go. Fire in the hole. Last player standing.
Ah, fuck. Where'd they shoot me from? Whatevs.
Switching sides.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my elbow's not being nice to me. That's okay. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I need to go. I'll do it after this round. Actually, I'll do it whenever the hell I die, because that'll probably be fairly soon.
Time to jump.
Coming through.
Decoy.
I'm out of here. Grenade. Go, go, go.
Spike planted.
Out of charges.
Ah. Just trying to do things.
Portal closed. Time to jump.
There was an enemy over there.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
It's the Phoenix.
My ult's ready. Anyone cutting through?
Wow, you are cool. Like, really? Are you even sweating?
Which way are we going?
Ah, break's over.
I guess we're gonna go mid this time.
Marked one. Bring them down. Enemy mid.
Come on, die, bot. The bot does not want to die.
Go, go, go!
I'm just gonna run through here anyways, because I'm probably gonna die. Yep. They're gonna come through the smoke either way. May as well die trying to run through it, right? But yeah, no, it's crazy. So we got a game plan. I just need to write it down so I don't forget it. But I also need to go change my lurk. So let me go do that real quick. Let me go do that real quick, yeah? Yeah, because this person raided somebody. Oh man, there's not that many people online right now. That's actually good, because earlier there was too many people online. But, like, now there's, like, hardly anybody online. It's like, ah.
Match point.
Their spirit
Okay.
is cracking. Now shatter it. I'm out of here.
Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Back up.
Reloading.
Well, at least our Phoenix is gone.
My ult's ready.
I'll handle this.
You should run.
Oh.
Fire in the hole!
Yeah.
Here we go!
Okay.
Go away.
Hell yeah. Got one.
One enemy remaining.
Where is everyone hiding?
Running low.
Okay, we won.
Attackers
That's
win.
nice. But yeah. I think the game plan was medicine sorting and calling GameStop. Where is something I can write with? You know what? I'll just make a tab on my phone for that. Tomorrow's goals. I guess technically today, but you know, whatevs. Okay. Chew with. Okay, we got that written down. We got our nice, wonderful, lovely goals. Let's go back to the game. Oh man, did I actually ever remember to actually post that? Did I post it? I
Match
did.
found.
Okay. 2 notifications. Who do what? Nice soup. And nice soup.
Move or get zapped.
Oh, I didn't even see what map we're on, but that's okay. I don't usually care anyways. Oh man, I'm gonna be so sad if they give me trouble with getting the warranty with like controller or like figuring out what's wrong with it. Like if it's not broken and just needs like a small tweak or something that they can do, I will be perfectly happy with that. I just want it to work. That's what I want. You know. But yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Do, 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 do. Why is the person not choosing? Please choose one. Yay. Hoping the other team's people are choosing. Because I don't want to have to sit through the queue again. So I'm probably going to go to bed in like another round or two. Like, being entirely honest, I need to go to bed at some point. It's 6:15 a.m. and I did the 30-hour stream the other day. Well, it was actually 36.5 hours, but you know,
Match found.
we don't need to remind people all the time how bad it was. You know. Oh boy, Icebox, my favorite map. Now give me my neon and let me play. Okay, yeah. I'm slightly hungry, but I'm mostly tired. So I think this will probably be like my last match. Yeah, it's probably a good idea if it's like my last match.
Match found.
Jesus fucking Christ. Who is not doing the things they need to do? Just let me play. I just want to play my character, bro. Oh my gosh. You know what? If this one just doesn't work, then I'm just going to go to bed. Because, my god. I don't have the energy to be thinking long enough to be like, oh, match found, okay, load in, and then for it to go back to, oh yeah, you gotta queue up again because somebody didn't do a thing. Like, it's either gonna be the last match or the last time I join a match, and then after that, I'm just going to bed. Yeah. Okay, so we have a match. Oh no, there's another neon. I always wonder why for some people it doesn't show their level while for other people it does.
Spike rush.
I know I dash around a lot, but I promise I'm looking out for y'all. Take them out while they're busy. Gotta go.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
Guess I'm taking the long way to avoid death.
Last player standing.
Seriously?
I'm out of here.
Y'all didn't all have to die on me.
Running low.
Spike planted.
Of course it is. Oh,
Monsieur. I'm out of here. Out of charges. Drop.
oh fuck.
Gotta go. Take this.
Oh man, I got two of them though.
I'll burn brighter than their phoenix. Just go, go, go.
Yeah. I'm gonna go this way. I love how I started over here and this is where they ended up. No, I started on the other side. I normally start over here though. I don't know why I went to the other side.
Face your fear.
I refuse to face my fear. You want me to face my fear? Then you gotta go deal with weird shit. Okay. Ooh, somebody teleported.
Kill my allies.
I heard somebody teleport. But I heard somebody go through the teleporter. Who went through the teleporter, though?
Spike planted.
I want to know.
Last player
Damn.
standing. Last round before the switch.
Ooh, it's the Odin.
Me and you, we never lose. Let's do this.
I'm out of here. Hi, I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of here.
Spike
Aw,
planted.
damn.
Go, go, go. Out of charges.
Coming this way. All the way around.
Last
Aw,
player
damn.
Enemy spotted A.
That's okay.
Switching sides.
No, Phantom.
Go, go, go. Take this.
That was not very effective. They're in here somewhere.
Last player standing.
Of course I am. 'Cause I'm a sneaky little bastard.
Flawless.
Jeez.
Defenders win.
Well, that will be it for the night, guys. I am gonna go to bed. We, you know, had some fun, got some of my braino energy out, so maybe I'll be able to sleep a little bit better because ADHD, you know, all the lovely braino things that ADHD does. So we're gonna exit that, and then I'm gonna move OBS over to here so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I think I know who I'm gonna raid tonight, guys. Yeah. We're gonna raid my friend 10. Oh, we want raid, not shout out. Oh man. But I hope everybody's having a great time and that you guys all either have a great sleep or just a great day in general. But bye, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go have some fun with 10. Da 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 na 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 na. Yeah. But I promise that after I wake up, I will start working on the things that I talked about, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll probably just stream tomorrow night, as long as I'm feeling okay after, you know, cleaning and stuff, because I did kind of half tear my room apart today, so you know, yeah. But I hope everybody has a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, time of day, whatever time it may be for you. It is 6:30 in the morning, or about to be anyways. So, yeah, I'm gonna sleep. Actually, I'm gonna go chill in Ten's chat for a bit, and then I'm gonna sleep, I swear. I swear I will sleep for at least 3 hours. And I won't care if my dog is, like, being loud and trying to wake me up. Yeah. So, it was a short stream tonight. Sorry about that, Godin. Normally I'd be streaming longer, but I do need to get some sleep, so I'm gonna go chill in Ten's chat for a little bit, and then we're gonna go sleep. You know?